You finally made it from the city of raccoons. The raccoons of cities. Cities of raccoons? A city of raccoons? What if I remade Resident Evil 2?
They're all dumpster divers?
No, hear me out.
Okay.
A city, remake Resident Evil 2, but everyone's like animal. A raccoon. Like raccoon
Like a
city.
Mario, like they got a tail?
Yes, yeah. No, but they're like that type of animation too. Like it's very kid-like, friendly, and it's like a Zootopia and City of Raccoon, but it's still violent. Like Leon will be a raccoon, so that's why it's called Raccoon City.
Are they short or are they human size?
They're human size. Yeah. Think about it. Welcome everyone to Date Night,
Yeah.
a podcast. The podcast. The podcast. If you say the, it's only one.
No, the isn't one.
No, it means it means like this is the podcast of Date Night.
It is.
Okay, the podcast. So this week we're going to talk about Resident Evil 2. Oh wait, no, I ruined it. This week I'm John.
I'm Audrey.
The kids are asleep, and yeah, we will discuss. This is my PowerPoint presentation of Resident Evil 2. Let's just go. Yeah, there. I ruined it because I was about to say what we're going to talk about is
Resident Evil 2.
yeah, see.
2.
So it's the remake version. I didn't play the original one. Maybe I'm going to play the original one after I play all the Resident Evil series. If you missed the last episode, I said that I'm going to play every Resident Evil game this year. I already completed 2 already, so I'm in a nice steady flow, I guess. I don't know what you call that.
You're getting along.
Yes, get along. Behind the scenes, I might have made me finish 3 and playing 4 right now. We don't know. We don't know, but maybe this is just a little bit late discussing it. Try and get my, what do you call it? Not analysis, my critique. It's not true critique. I'm not reviewing this. I'm not saying like, oh, out of 10,
Your thoughts and
your
opinions.
thoughts and opinions. Yeah. So I played Resident Evil 2. You know of it. We played the beginning part and then we played the last part. So I'm trying to do that with you so you at least know what's happening, how I play and whatnot.
Who needs to know what a middle is?
Nope.
I just need to know at the end.
The
top of the Oreo, that cream bit in the middle. Don't care about that. I want that bottom Oreo. Do cookies.
The Linkin Park song. It's not about.
It's not about the.
It's not about the
cream.
journey. It's about the middle and the end. That's why it's called the end. Yeah. Is that what the song is about?
Yep.
So yeah, we were in a police station. So we fought in there and whatnot. This is where you begin, the police station, the famous police station. We had to choose from the characters, and then we actually have to choose the difficulty. Most of the games I'll be playing with Resident Evil, I think I did it in the first one, is the most casual,
normal,
easy. There's a different name, not normal. So it goes like easy, normal, hard. That's how it is.
3 levels.
Yeah, 3. At least there's 3 levels.
There's more than 3.
There is like a harder mode.
Ooh, I like it harder.
Yeah, der mode. Well, then you have to play it 3 more times,
Okay.
or at least play it the hardest time, and then you open the other hard mode.
What makes it harder? Just they come back quicker.
I'm assuming the enemies are difficultly
More
harder.
of them?
No, I
Or
think
is it
just
like-
harder to kill.
Like at a normal mode, I take 3 shots and they're dead. This one I have to do more than 3.
Yeah, and then your life is less. Like you.
Oh,
all herbs,
one hit will make me go down much farther.
and then the items. There's less items, so you have to really.
And items help me make stuff.
Not make stuff. Now you're talking about Resident Evil 8. I played the demo.
Oh,
You don't make
You
stuff.
don't make stuff? Yeah, you do. You combine herbs. That's
Yeah, that's
making
it.
a
That's
thing.
the only thing you combine, though.
Okay, so
Everything
then
else
you make
can't.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
And like I said, it's not about the beginning or the end. Oh no, it's not about the journey. It's about the end.
Yep.
So
again.
I got this. Is my
That's all
results.
anybody remembers.
My results for Leon. I played only the game for Leon S. Kennedy. Assisted. That's the easy mode. I finished it in 8 hours. Saved 73 times. Saves. I constantly save. Even if I picked up 2 items in one area, I'll go back and save because that's how the type of player I am. And
Could you get different achievements by having less saves? Like, do you think
Probably,
do games
yes.
do that? Like, oh, you played it through once, or
Yeah.
you kept going, and then we'll give you like
a different skin because now I can play as Leon in the original Resident Evil 2 skin with his little soldier shoulder pads. Like he has one shoulder pad.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think in the this one he has. It's just a police outfit. The what I remember. But yeah. This is how it ended. So let's move on. So the one thing I want to really talk about is because the big difference from this and the recent Resident Evil 1 remake I played is quality of life.
You have a better quality of life?
Yes. So quality of life for me of this game is it's the way the map and everything. It's easier to understand. There's a lot of stuff, quality of life stuff where they actually pay attention and not pay attention, but they think of the players. So one is called quality of life is the map. So if you enter a room in Resident Evil 1, it's red when you didn't get everything. And it will turn green or blue. I forgot what in Resident Evil 1. When you if you did get everything, like you did all the puzzles and whatnot. The problem in that one is sometimes you don't even know why is it red. Like why is this room red? Like
why haven't I completed?
Yeah. There's in the original remake 1. I think I talked about in the other podcast is that there's a room with a shark. I didn't know what to do, and it was red. I kept on going back to it, and then the reason why it was red, I didn't trigger a animation where the shark has to come back to life and I have to kill it. So
you didn't step on a certain square.
Yeah, a certain square, or I didn't look at a certain direction, and it doesn't even tell you where to over there. So that happened numerous times actually in part 1. Part 1 is a hard game, like hard in the way of just the quality of life. Like it doesn't tell you stuff, and I guess that's if you were that type of gamer. But I was playing on the easy mode, and it was still hard for me to understand. This one
you would have expected that at a much harder, more difficult difficulty.
Yeah, no, but I think the puzzles in that game was harder. This game was easier. Like it's not really too not odd, but like nothing's too difficult. Abstract. Yeah, nothing really abstract in this. It's like straight collect 3 metal medallions and put it in the statue and twist it somewhere or turn it to make this picture.
Do they match? And then
it
opens
that's
up
it.
and you get your thing.
It's not like tell me the formula of this liquid thing. It has to equal to 20. Like nothing's like that.
Why do they have science stuff in a police station?
Well, no, but that's part 1. Part 1's under the mansion. That was the thing that was like example of one.
I see.
And then, is
that a little raccoon over there?
Yeah, so they help you. You can find like the little pieces, like the pieces of there's little items if you blow them up.
He's looking for someone. He's looking for someone.
Oh, you're hearing
emergency personnel.
That's emergency. It's not looking for them. They're trying to save someone.
They're trying to save someone.
We heard sirens just right now. Funny that we're playing or talking about Raccoon City and the sirens. But yeah, and then it's just easy to maneuver the place. It's not as big. I think like the mansion was big, and then you maneuver. There's a run button here. I don't think in the first one there probably was, but it didn't feel like you're running. This one felt like you're running and whatnot. The inventory's better. Like you just pick up stuff and that's it.
This one I'm just by myself, right?
Yes, you're by yourself. Like no, well, what do you mean by yourself?
Like you start out, it's just you come into the station and you're by yourself?
No, there's 2 characters and you split up. It's
okay. Is that all Resident Evils? You start with 2?
I learned that now that there's not every character not every. I guess the first 2 games were like that where you pick a side. You either pick Barry or is it Barry in the first one? I think it is.
Jerry.
And Ben. Jill, one of them too. And this one you pick Leon or Claire. Claire Redfield. That's a portrait name in the Resident Evil
Is it
series.
more than one Claire?
Redfield?
More than one Claire?
What do you mean? No, the family name. Redfield.
Is this supposed to be like reference to like Dracula?
What is Redfield a Dracula thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Well, that's his little his sidekick Renfield.
Really? Maybe that is a thing, like a horror
takes the
thing.
Mousies and eats them and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because he wants to be. He's not a familiar, but he's the one where he's like.
I want to be a vampire, but I can't.
Yes.
Until
I'll
I
do
do
stuff
all my
for you.
slaves,
I'll do all your daytime
I have
stuff.
to be the slave for them. Yeah. I forgot what's the name in. We lurk in the not lurk in the shadows.
Oh yeah.
What we do in the shadows? Yeah, what we
yeah.
do in the shadows. The newest, the series, the TV series. We should watch that. Continue that.
I know. I like that.
It's only 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Next one is this guy, Mr. X. So, because the quality of life is really nice, this guy makes everything hard, Mr. X. He's a tyrant in the game. Not sure if he's in the original one. I've never played the original one, but this guy's annoying as hell.
He has leather coat on. Does he have leather clothes underneath, or is he naked underneath?
He's naked. You get to see his whole body towards the end of the game. Not naked, like he still wears briefs. Like he's very
He's modest.
Modest, yeah, about his thing. This guy shows up not even midway through, maybe within 2 or 3 hours in the game. Well, that's I guess 1/3 of the game. He shows up, annoying. He just chases you around.
Does he speak? Does he communicate?
No. I don't think so. I don't hear him say anything.
Do any of the bad
They
or
do.
mutant
The next game, part 3.
The mutified people?
They do. The part 3 there's the Nemesis talks a lot.
Well, wasn't that the thing though? Is that they're just mindless zombies, and so you want to give them some sort of sentient so that you can
control them.
You can control them, but
I don't know if someone's controlling this dude. Like I guess is just running around. I don't really know the story of this guy. Like
do you realize that there was some sort of tailor, like an Edna Mode?
A what?
Like there had to be in the Umbrella corporation, I almost said academy, that there has to be a seamstress there to create big outfits. They're okay, you're gonna make a new dude. Okay, that's cool.
It's like, no, darling, another trench coat. No, the hat is fine, darling.
No capes.
No capes. Leather buckles on your hand. Yes,
I need 5.
Sense. Yeah. He's annoying. You can kill him. Or not kill him. You can bring him down and slow him down. So if he's chasing you, there was one point in the game that was very annoying because you have to get these clock pieces and this thing just chases you all the way around.
What if he keeps you're trying to climb to get to put the stuff on the clock like a big clock and he just keeps pulling you down?
Oh, that would be annoying.
Like, please.
And this guy can just jump anywhere. So like if you're in a certain
he's
height.
Limber?
So you think you escape, but he'll jump onto another ledge.
Like you're all the way across. He's on the other side, and then he can go.
Yep. Yeah. Helpful. He doesn't like zombies too or liquors. He'll hit those enemies too.
I was like liquor. He doesn't like alcohol, but no, you meant the dudes with big tongues.
He's just annoying. Like I didn't.
Does he feel like he's too cool for school? Like I'm better than those creatures.
And talking about creatures, here are the creatures in the game. Yeah.
Are these actual screenshots from your gameplay? Or
no. Because I didn't.
Is any of it ever?
No.
Okay.
So I started taking more screenshots now. So I'm starting to do these PowerPoint presentations for you to show my gameplay and video and whatnot. So now I'm more aware of how to do this, so I can actually show how I play and show my gameplay.
Is it going through a trash?
Yeah, you're in the sewer. So in the game, there's numerous enemies, but the one that's chasing you, if you can believe it, is Mr. There's another tyrant. I forgot his name. William Berkelin. He's a scientist who makes these viruses, and then he in the story he's about to die, so he injected himself with the virus, and he's turning. So you see the eyeball one.
I was going to ask you, is that eyeball with legs? Is that Mike?
That's Michael. No.
Mike Wazowski.
What is his name? William. He said Michael. William Berkelin. That's him. So he's chasing you.
Top left.
Yeah, top left and bottom right.
Bottom right.
So he mutates.
So he evolves. Does he get a? Is that him right there? His skull and then his eye over on the left, or is this the main face?
No. You got it. So he gets a whole bunch of eyeballs. But the eyeball is the thing that you shoot. So it's like the thing that in the game, the weak point. But that thing chases you. Not chases you like the Mr. X. He shows up, and that's when you know there's a boss fight. Most of the boss fight is that guy, William Berkeley, and he's just mutating throughout the whole thing. He's that one dude right there on the top left, and then he turns bigger and bigger like through the game.
The virus keeps mutating.
Yeah.
Did he inject all the viruses?
No, he just
one?
He had like a biggest a virus that he basically is just turning more and more.
In the games. Do the virus vial, is it like the double helix, or is that was just for the movie?
I think it's a movie. I never really seen it.
Because I like that double helix thing, because when it drains, it's like, ooh, like that. Like, it looks cool.
There's something like that in part 3. But not the double helix. It's something about serums and stuff like that. Ooh. So because in this game, deal with serums all the time. Have to go down to the Umbrella Corporation in this game. So you actually go down, all the way down to laboratories and stuff like that.
I see.
So that's why
And this is in the police station.
No, well, more or less. It's underground the city. the city has.
You leave the police station.
You leave the police station. Police station. It reminds you of the mansion.
Oh no, that's why I was thinking you're in a, because most of the games are not really.
No,
you're in that.
You blow up the mansion in the first game.
You have a main thing.
Yeah,
like a big place, and then you crawl out and go somewhere else.
Kind of. I thought so too until I started playing Resident Evil more. I was like, whoa, wait, this thing is different. Each game is different. Like it has its own unique characteristics. So this one, everyone knows the mansion, but then you go down the sewers, then you go down to the Umbrella Corporation. Those are the three main things in this game.
You have the false
location.
the top on the surface. We are pretend thing that we're just a little house or we're a little thing. And you go down and you see the deeper depths of their.
So all the games are like that right now. You have to go down going down the
corporate ladder.
Yeah, corporate ladder. So yeah, there's an alligator, huge alligator. They inject.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was like a sea shark or a sewer shark.
Oh yeah.
Gator.
It's just a huge alligator, but there's these things called gamma hunters. I think they're named. There's a scientist who left like a note. I screenshot that one. It's like a. I think. Well,
you can edit it right there.
No.
Edit it right there.
You know what?
Just pop it
That's part 3. I'm thinking part 3.
Okay, never mind.
So this one only has that thing. So part 3, there's these gamma hunter. We'll talk about that later. Put a little note on this one. Lickers are here. They don't show up that much. They're just here and that's it. Like they don't really. They're in the police station, but they're not as bad as I thought it would be.
With the two different types of monsters that are on the top left, bottom left, which one is more scary, intimidating? Because the one on the bottom seems to be flesh ripped off, very Hellraiser thing. The one on the top just looks kind of grossy.
I think
not insecty thing, but
so the licker jumps around on roofs or on the top of your roof or ceiling. I mean, and on the walls. Like it's hard to shoot that thing.
I'm saying like aesthetically too, like
like
which one? Like if you saw it and you're like, oh, like seeing flesh ripped off, and I see like I'm seeing a portion of a living creature that I'm not supposed to see because it's covered in skin. Versus that one where like that looks, the other one like that's just what he is. He's all like.
I think Licker's scarier. Like I won't, and the other one looks like a human just with a huge eyeball. The Licker's like, I don't know what your thing is. Like you have claws, brains, a huge tongue. I don't know what happened to you. I don't even know if that thing's a human. Is it like
echolocation?
I don't know. They should have a game where you play as a Licker. Moving on. So that's like the general stuff. This game, I did not know. So because you play as Leon, you play also as Ada Wong.
Do you think that she should have been like the main lady that in the movie series instead of a fake character?
No, because she works for Umbrella.
Because she kind of looks, kind of has the aesthetic of that. Like they took, like they took that look.
Yep. I can see what you're talking about. This person wears a really tight red dress and still survives in heels in the sewers.
Well, I do appreciate the black bra underneath because that is how it would look. Because you still need the bra.
Oh yeah.
But like they didn't try to like make it.
She's a spy, I guess, for the Umbrella Corporation, or a no, she's not a spy. She's a spy, like a mercenary. She in the game, she seems like she's working with Leon, but in the end, she's actually trying to get the secrets of Umbrella to sell it to other corporations. That's it.
She's a double agent.
Double agent, yeah, I guess you could say double agent. She pretended to be an FBI agent to get the secret, similar to. The movie.
Is that the movie?
Yeah. I just realized that.
I don't know which one.
The first movie.
Oh, it's the first one because that's who she was.
Yeah,
Mila, right? That's
she's like an agent or something, or a double agent. So yeah, you play as her. So there's one sequence, Leon gets knocked out, and then you have to play as her. Whole different style of play. Do
you appreciate that if you have the switch
kind
characters?
Of, yeah. I thought
your mechanics are different.
The mechanics are different. Where she has a gun that can see electrical outlets, and the whole thing is her puzzle. Like it's a special gun that can it's not a sonar gun, but it's one of those guns where you put against the wall and we'll just boop 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 boop, and then we'll know where electrical.
That's not her gun she's using to shoot.
No. She has a gun.
It's a device.
Yeah, a device.
It's a tool.
I should say device. That's cool because it's a puzzle. Like it's all just puzzle elements for her. So. While still there's zombies and whatnot in her section, there's just that element. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like you get to just do you have like this maybe hour part of her where you just try to solve a puzzle, like this huge puzzle, and it just.
How do you transition back into Leon's body?
So Leon gets knocked down, And then he said, I'm going to stay here for a while to rest.
Oh, okay. Can you do that like in real fights, like in war and stuff? You're like, I'm going to hang out right here. You go fight the war. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm in the sewer and no one will find me. Not these zombies.
All those monsters I've been fighting, they know we're on break.
Yeah. So Ada Wong's like, oh, let me take care of it. And you play as her. Then she gets knocked out. And then you wake up as Leon's like, oh, where's Ada Wong? And then let me try to find her.
How does it end? Just like close your eyes and you open your eyes?
Kind of like that. They don't really explain anything. Like, what? So they both get knocked out, and not at the same time, but that's how they transition. Now you play as Leon, and you're going through the same area where she was, but in a different look. Because whatever she touched, different perspective. So like whatever she touched,
she opened things for you.
No, kind of, and some stuff are closed, so you can't go through those routes. So you find your own routes.
Oh, I see.
And then you find her and whatnot, and then she disappears. And she's cool. Like I didn't expect that. Like this is making me more appreciate the game style now of Resident Evil. Mm-hmm. There's a point where I was like, I want to see how Claire plays, because I don't think Ada's in her side. So I wonder if you play as a different character in her. And I know Claire has the daughter of William Birkelin is with her the whole time.
Oh.
Not the whole time, but she ends up finding her. Only because in the end of the game, you find Claire and the daughter's with them. Of William Birkelin.
Are you trying to find her? Or you just...
No, I'm personally trying to do my own personal mission of trying to get the serum of the thing to expose Umbrella, because I'm a cop. Apparently, this is my first day of the job. I didn't know that. Like learning in part 4, because I'm playing part 4 right now. Mm-hmm. He mentions this is like the first day of job, and this all went down. So he quit the force. I was like, oh, what the hell?
There was apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. I didn't know it was the first day. I always thought it was
you can always quit your job, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just first day at Raccoon City there. Maybe he was a cop in another place, but it was.
I thought you told me that he was there and he retired and he came back.
Not retired,
something happened. Like he took a leave of absence.
So
and he came back.
I read like in the online where he got drunk or something, and then he left a leave of absence. Because
he had to go to AA.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know. It's just, I don't think any of that
we
things.
all have a problem.
Yeah. Next.
Ooh, we're on fire.
This is actually the ending of the game. The end.
Is his jacket? Did he keep it tied around his waist and he pulled it down?
I know. I think he just. It's like a jumpsuit.
Oh.
So the jacket's like part of him, I guess. The shirt underneath it, I guess.
So does he come without bare chested, or do you fight him and rip off his jacket?
So yeah, throughout the game, his clothes come off slowly.
Oh.
And then
nice.
you buy him some chocolate, some little drinks, and then you fight him bare chested. Yeah.
Mm.
In the game, and then you play against him. He's the final boss. Kind of difficult. You saw it. I'm learning fast that the rocket launcher in the final game of Resident Evil is a thing that tells you this is the end boss, or this is the last moment. Shoot him now, or shoot the thing now.
Yeah.
And like in part 1. So part 1 was I think you were playing that weird monster. I don't know what that monster was. It was it's another tyrant, but it's a tyrant that I don't know the name. It looked like him. It literally looked like now how Mr. X looks like.
Oh, like
here.
he grows up?
Yeah, you remember part 1? He was like in the glass case and you break the...
Oh, yes. It's not him?
Yeah, Wesker released it. Wesker's not in this game, if you're wondering.
I wasn't wondering.
Oh, yeah. If you're wondering. No, this is not him. This is a different guy. Like, they just
like
make
that.
tyrants.
Like, that's the line, right? Like, this is... I'm working the tyrant version.
Yeah,
that was my first V1. This is V2.
Yeah. I don't know any... I know all of them have their own version. I think this one's like the T500 or T100 or something. I'm maybe thinking about...
Terminator?
But it is literally that. Like, T-dash something. Like, it's a line of tyrants that they're making.
If you had to be infected by the T virus, right? Like everybody has to. What virus would you have? Like what?
I don't know.
What type? No. Like what type of creature would you want to be turned into?
Maybe like Mr. X.
Well, yeah, or like a licker, or the eyeball dude, or the alligator, or the shark,
stuff. Or there's none of that stuff.
Do they give the sharks the virus, and that's why they're so big? Or
sharks they experiment on animals. I'm learning now that Umbrella experimented on everything, like flowers. There's a plant bag. I think there's a plant bag out here. Yeah, I played
an Audrey too.
No, it's just a plant that. There are plant monsters in here. Not Audrey 2, but there's like humanoid plant monsters in here that you in the lab, and then I forgot to show that. That's one of the things that I thought was cool. It was like these they grow back, like they're kind of like unstoppable.
Like they infected a plant with human, or they infected the human with
I don't
plant?
know, something, but they look humanoid. Like they just have plants all around. Like when you find the plant room, there's plant people.
Like with Batman's what is it, Rogue Gallery, like they try to like very very sexualize the female villains, like Poison Ivy. So like you know how it's just like her in a leotard. Like if this was like a true Poison Ivy villain, like that's what they would be.
Oh yeah.
Like if you were like to.
I don't think there's any female bad guys.
I was actually going to ask you that. Are there any female?
No, there's none.
Any female?
What
type
I've
of
seen,
creatures?
there's nothing. I mean, there's zombies that are women, you could tell.
But those are just normal people.
Yeah, there's
that
no
infected.
tyrants like that. Like these are all tyrants. I always call them the big guys. Mm-hmm. They're all male. Seems like nothing.
I wonder if something in the female. Well, I mean, maybe you need an XY.
What?
The genes.
Oh, that's what the umbrella will learn.
No, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I have XX. You have XY.
Oh, for the tyrant.
Maybe you need.
Maybe there's something in the lore, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. At this point, the games I played, I don't see any female tyrants or anything like that.
I think it's like a missed opportunity. Like not a missed opportunity, but most of these games, the females are very sexualized and be very booby out and stuff like that.
And the red dress.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just surprised like you don't like and then like you can make it all a sexy thing with her boobs and
I don't think
things placed around her crotch.
Well, there's 8. Resident Evil 8 with Lady something.
Gaga.
Huh?
Gaga.
I don't know. No, Lady Desaf, or I forgot her name.
Oh, that's true.
The tall
I
lady.
love her breasts in there. They're so veiny and big. Ugh.
They look crummy. Not crummy like, oh, they look bad, but it feels like if I touch it, it'll crumble.
Oh, yeah. It's crepey.
Crepey, yeah.
It's old. Because she's old, right?
I don't know. I only play the demo right now.
She's pretty, though.
Is it the end, though?
No.
Am I going to stop with this speed?
I know. I heard her saying it around.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to play Claire's. Because, so in the
you played Claire in here?
Huh? Were you not? Let's rewind the presentation and go back a little bit. I said you could play Leon or Claire in the game. Claire Redfield. Redfield? You remember Redfield? The vampire?
I know, but I thought you talked about another game.
No, it's Claire. Claire Redfield.
I know who she is, but I'm just saying, like, I thought you were telling, like, because this is 2 or 3. You were
2. Jill Valentine, you play in 3. So, yeah, there's a Claire Redfield storyline. So if you complete that.
And they're both cop people?
No, she's part of something else. I don't know, actually. Because,
I'm saying, like, if they're both cops, you would both
part
start
of Stars. Stars program. I think he is. I remember I seen Stars here. I don't know if he's actually part of it. Like he joined.
Or do they recruit him?
Because Stars is a police thing.
From Umbrella or
no, I don't. I actually don't know. They're search and rescue. That's what they do. The Stars people. But yeah, if you complete her story, or vice versa, if you play Claire's and you complete Leon's next, the very ending's different. You actually play against William Birkeland's final form.
Oh.
So in the game, they tease it in the very ending where we're on the train, like Resident Evil 1.
Oh, I remember that.
And then there's like a monster coming, and then we don't get to see it because we didn't complete the game. So, and it's like a true ending of them escaping Raccoon
Is that
City.
how you complete games? If there's multiple characters, you don't have
this
to.
One
but
is.
you should play the different characters.
So this one, because that's why this game is so short. It's only 8 hours long. They want you to play as Claire, so you get the whole experience. I was like, okay, I might play that. I still have the save. I will see. If the game is so different from that, that makes me more interested. Like
I see.
The thing. That's it for my Resident Evil presentation. Hope you invest in my cryptocurrency. Herb to see? No.
Herb pussy, what?
The herb.
Yeah,
the herb.
Herb pussy?
No, the herb. HERB.
Yeah, herb pussy.
The herb pussy? No. Herb pussy. I don't know. But yeah.
Gucci.
Next, I'm gonna play. I'll discuss Resident Evil 3. Maybe I already completed Resident Evil 3. I don't know. Maybe I did. I have to make another presentation of that to show you how it ends and whatnot. That Resident Evil 3. I'm excited for that. To talk about that. Might be my favorite Resident Evil game. more respect for Jill Valentine. Might
That's
be
right.
one of my favorite characters.
Mad respect.
Tyrell, I more respect you too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will know about Tyrell when I talk about Resident Evil 3. That's it, everyone. Thank you for listening, or if you're watching the video of my PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, there's a PowerPoint presentation? Really one? Yeah, there's a video on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. Yeah, I don't do plugs or anything on here, right? No, yeah.
We never do.
Yeah, just check out more videos of us. Good night, Audrey.
Good night, John.
That was DateNite. Bye.
Bye.